Hello all. I finally got around to uploading the game, my Simple RPG. So I'm going to show you how to download it. First, type Python here. You want to look for Python 3.12. Once that's installed, then you can go type in here, Python. I prefer the idle, but you can open either one. So once you have that open, there will be a link in the description with my personal GitHub link, and it'll prompt you over here. And once you start exploring, you'll see repositories, Python v29/25/25. That is the current date today, and as you can see, updated 3 minutes ago. So you will go in here, and then you can go download this. Download it. Either that or copy, just Control A, Control C. Then once you have this open, you can do Control Shift N to create a new tab, Control Paste, and then press F5 to run it. Or is it? You may have to do FN and then F5. Press OK. I already have it saved, so I'm not going to do that. No save, please. But, once you have this open, you can start playing. Again, F5 to start, and we've added a tutorial. So you can go press yes. First thing, instead of printing yes, you can put the first letter of the response and it'll work. For example, press O for OK. Doesn't matter if you use caps. Yeah. You can go read this. There's the YouTube channel. Oh, I prefer yes and then no, but you can do whatever you'd like. So to go simple right now, let's go a stone elf with a fighter. So press E. This is my AB. This is their armor. The game takes my AB, adds 2 or 3 randomly, then it compares it to their armor. If ours is higher, we hit, or I hit, but then if I want to use trip, it takes their armor, adds 2 or 3 randomly, and then compares it to my AB, and if mine is higher, then the trip hits. So I'm going to start with trip. Oh look, the fairy is tripped. However, the game also calculates if the opponent is tripped, then it will take their speed and then do a bunch of funky math stuff, and then they might get up. So, there you go. The fairy got up and has enough speed to try and attack you without penalty. So when you get up from tripping, there's a small chance that you get up without penalty, and that chance is increased if you have more speed. If you do get a penalty, the penalty is just -5 AB. So, showcasing purpose only, we're gonna charge. You charged. And now, oh, it doesn't show it. Next update, we'll have 10 asterisk AB. Or, no, I guess it'd be AB. Then it'd be like that. But, effectively, while you have charge, you get +5 AB on your next attack. So, let's go attack. We killed it. Then the overkill is 3. So, I'm gonna put the point in loot, but you can do whatever you'd like. Loot increases the amount of money that you get at the end of every round. So, let's go trip. Effectively, if this message pops up, then you need to trip, otherwise you can just keep attacking. And if you get lucky and roll a crit, good for you. You got extra damage and an automatic hit. Doesn't matter on their armor. Apologize. 5 different keybinds they can do at a turn. You can examine, displays every single useful stat in the game. Insurance is 0. You can look at settings, SE, I'll explain why later. Again, yes, no, at the start. You can do quests, which I'm going to get to in a moment, and then shop. The reason we did SE here is because there's two things that start with S. So, you can do SH for shop, and then here are the things that we can buy. If you buy insurance, the next round, if you die, you instead revive, and you don't get any points. You don't get any points, no money, nothing. So, that's that. And then you can also buy premium insurance. And premium insurance will make it last for 2 turns. Sometimes it can go longer than 1 turn, but it's pretty rare. So, last thing, the most important part about villages is quests. So, queue for that. long story short, this is a confirmation. Let's press Y. So, kill 5 humans, the reward is 73 coins. This is statistically better than nothing. None stands for nothing. So, let's go press yes. Great, this is our new quest. So now if we examine, this is our quest, and we have 0 shops. Whereas before, we had 1 shop and no quest. Now let's L for leave. I'm gonna go fighter. And if you struggle at the beginning, that's okay. It takes some time to get used to. So the fighter is really good at having high armor and high... Oh, I don't know why that's not a space. Really good at having high armor and high damage reduction. Unfortunately, damage reduction builds were way too powerful back in the day, so I had to go nerf damage reduction builds. So the monster's damage will never be 0, it will be a low amount. Oh, there it is. See the asterisk? That is because we have minus 580. So whatever we do this turn, it'll, like, yeah, now we're back up to 1080. It's technically 15 because we have charge, but because we got plus 5 for not having this, and then plus 5 for getting this. So let's go trip. And while they're tripped, they get minus 2 armor. While the player's tripped, they get minus 2 armor and minus some damage reduction. So want to keep charging because we don't have enough AB yet. Oops, we died. Personally, not a fan of fighter builds. They're just really simple, which is okay. It's good for beginners. I prefer... No. Whoops. I prefer High Elf and then Mage. You can go Gnome if you'd like, but Gnome is a bit more... How do I say it? It's a bit more dangerous. So, I'm just going to give a quick tutorial. Damage, trip, defense, don't use this, don't use that. High damage, so this does 4 times the damage of Magic Missile, but 7 times the cost. It's not good. Augury, a random effect. Conjure Clone, don't use it unless you've been playing with Mage for a while. Chaos Bolt, just use Magic Missile. It's not exactly better, but less risky. And then Acid Splash is DOT. So the best starting combo with Mage is Gust. So, oops. You can also do S, but I prefer SB. Go ahead, do S. Gust, which is an automatic trip. It doesn't matter how much armor they have. In fact, Mage doesn't rely on the opponent's armor at all. It doesn't matter. So, they have become tripped. And then once they're tripped, you can go splash DOT. And now, a new message will pop up, causing them to take damage. So, right now it's just spam Magic Missile until they die. I feel like attacking. Then trip. Let's throw in a bit of random fun. You healed yourself far past your max HP. This comes at the cost of being tripped. Okay. Oh, there's the asterisk. I mean, 1. Oh, just barely enough mana. Let's go get more mana. I am going to cut to a later part of the video. Oh, we got some mana. When we are a little bit more stacked. So we died. Because I'm the developer. And you can do this too if you play enough. This is how the game decides code. Not code. Like different inputs. Not inputs. What are they called? So, these are called premium races. This is not a pay-to-win game. This is not... By the way, this is completely free. No cost. I literally just play the game. But you can get all this if you play enough. So, once you get to like level 8 or something, you can effectively reset your build, and if you do, you don't get... You lose your build, and you get one of these random codes. And then you can go, like, open a notepad, and I'm gonna hide those personal stuff. You can go, like, copy-paste the code that you got. But one of the better ones, especially for Mage, is Mind Flayer. You can copy this code. It's unique for every single computer. Let's go put Mage. Best way to deal with fairies is just kill them. Oh. Yeah, they have an absurdly low amount of HP. They are quite a nuisance if they don't die, because they steal a lot of it. Anyway, gonna catch back up to where we were before. Oh no, let's go show... Yeah, what does Mind Leech do? So, you see we have a lot of missing HP. In fact, they hit us down to 125, yet somehow we're at 96, even though they never hit us. The reason is, Mind Flayer loses HP over time. But that's actually fine, because... See, just lost health. That's fine, because they get a special ability called Mind Leech, and 7 charges of it. And that will change between rounds. If you do ML, short for Mind Leech, automatic hit. You drained speed, AB, that's not really useful. And you gained some health and mana. That's right. We healed 40. And got, like, 8 mana. This is a completely absurd race. However, it's completely balanced. It is completely balanced. It can get, like, one of the lowest scores in the game. Yeah, it's extremely explosive. But my record has been, like, 20-something. 30-something. It's completely mind-boggling. So... Yeah. The orc is doing extra damage because we're losing health over time. So, I'm gonna catch back up to where we were before, and I will pause you here. So these are the kind of hard levels I have to fight a fairy with 600 HP. By the way, Mind Leech only appears if the opponent is tripped. See, now it's gone. And before it was there. And they had trip. There we go. That was actually quite unexpected. You reach the level when you can reset your build to unlock a premium race/class. If you do, your build gets reset. Would you like to continue playing or unlock a random premium race/class? Inputs are yes and no. We do nothing, it'll just keep spamming. Let's do yes to finish this video off. And then you get Spell Sword. Spell Sword, just a quick introduction, is a, hybrid-like Cleric. Cleric is also a hybrid, where they use a combination of spells and attacking to defeat their opponent. They are extremely good at getting a B with spells, and then being extremely explosive. And then spells also provide a great utility. If you would like, you can go beg in the chat, and I can give you 1 or 2 of the codes for free. So that is the game. Thank you for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you're curious, there's, I think 2 other videos on the channel. Yes, 2 other videos on the channel about this game. My voice is also healed for the most part since last video, so I am signing off.